Back at it again, baby! Yes! What is up, everybody? Hello! My name is LeCompton. Welcome to today's review. We have got Zarbon. Oh, there's no other moniker with him. It's just Zarbon and SH Figuarts Zarbon looking nice in the box. Honestly, this is one of those that I just was not expecting to happen. If you would have told me a couple years ago, now I do think I predicted him quite some time ago just with the ponytail. It was a long time ago. I'm not gonna go find that video, so don't like, yeah, he's making this up. Just trust me. And then Dodoria. Both Zarbon and Dodoria were not figures that I thought we were gonna get. And you know, I'm glad we are, because it's a smaller character, it's a B/C character, and he did have some impact in the actual series. So it's amazing that we've got him. So Zarbon looking nice in the box, showing off them product shots, showing off those glorious faces. Oh my god, these faces are one of the things that I am just most excited for, just because they are so good. But wanted to show this off just in case there are like bootlegs in the future. I don't foresee them happening, but just in case you want to know what to look for, which is Bandai Tamashii Nations Dragon Ball Z. Ooh, the Bandai toy collector shop, which lets you know this was a one and done, a shop exclusive. P Bandai, you know, does not have any hope of getting reprinted. So grab him while you can, because he's hot. And you got Toei Animation. I got a silver sticker, which is weird because I ordered it from Japan, and this is a Japan release because I know he is not out in the States. So what's going on, Toei? Why you silver? And then of course we got Tamashii Nations quality sticker, seal of approval, looking nice. And then on the side here, more product shots showing off that just that face that would make Bulma melt, which I don't know, that didn't last too long. And then on the back here, got some product shots showing off the OG Frieza Force, that glowing Dragon Ball, and then those ridiculous faces that I was talking about. So I am if you don't like this voice, I'm sorry. This is just my Zarbon impersonation, and probably gonna be happening for the rest of the video. So I'll try to keep it at a minimum, but no promises. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna try. Just endure and deal with the in-depth review. So let's go ahead and get Zarbon out of the box. Hold on, So I've been thinking, I was like, okay, what gives me the power to have Reggie figures? And, you know, I feel like now that I have the Nintendo hat on, I feel like I can knock out the Reggie snap. So, let's go ahead and get Zarbon out of the box. And there is Zarbon out of the box, showing off all that he comes with. It looks like
the next morning.
Two! That was embarrassing. Honestly, that was really embarrassing. I don't even want to talk about. 2 pairs of interchangeable hands, and then you've got the additional blast hand. I did not know that we were getting some more bangs for him, so I think those bangs are going to be for the more expressive faces, which is great because I don't think you can have an expressive face with just the hair in the face like so. We've got the Scouter, and then 3 interchangeable face plates, a glowing 2-star Dragon Ball, and another thing I was not expecting, a little just like a flip over ponytail. Now I'm gonna be honest with you real quick. I am most excited for this. However, I am also a little hesitant because I don't think Tamashii Nations does great with capes. Piccolo's killed it. Great Saiyamans, do not get me started. So I'm hoping this airs on the side of Piccolo's cape here, but we're gonna go ahead and find out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review. Alright, for articulation, for Zarbon, Can't look up. Zarbon does look up to no one. He only looks down. Can look down about that much, which is very, very nice. Good recovery there, Zarbon. I think the reason why Zarbon can't do it is because of this, I don't know, what do you want to call that? It looks like almost 90s hairstyle from what's going on there. Can tilt, can't really do, okay, so this is what you're gonna get with tilts there. So it's okay. I'm not gonna do a full 360. I don't think he could because of the things that are causing it, but he can turn around like so. Now I have noticed that, you see this? Look at that, just a flimsy flappity flap flims. I think I'm okay with it just because normally when they're tight, they tend to snap, and also it doesn't have the R and the L under it, so it lets me know that the armor piece is not intended to come off. So if it comes off, you broke it. That's what you're gonna get right there. Now, raising those arm shoulder pads up, you're going to get a very pretty nice wingspan and do a full 360 around like so if you're careful, and got the bicep swivel right there, and the arm can do a double jointed pose like so, and then curl. It's got a sizable ball joint within the wrist there, so that looks nice. Now he's got the butterfly joint, which extends like that. It's not ugly, but it's not the best. Now it does come all the way out here though, so I like that. That's a good thing. Now I was showing it off on the back here, so I might as well. Hair can look up like, or hair can look up. Hair can go up like so, and kind of twist around if you okay, look, it's flying in the air, got a nice Steven Seagal ponytail just going through there. Now the cape can go up like that, which is good. Doesn't have any type of swivel motion, so it's just gonna go up, just gonna go down. I see no indication of a flight stand that goes on there, so that is a little bit of a bummer. Can do a very impressive crunch right there, ab crunch looking nice now, which is probably gonna take away from the limbo style. I called it. Limbo style does not exist there, so that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna give it a give and take for that. Now as far as the legs go here, so you're going to get, let go of your cape, Zarbon. Okay, split like that, which is not the most impressive, especially for like this type of figure. Like normally you've been getting some the figures that can do a pretty good split. So this Zarbon, a little disappointing on the split there, so that's what you're gonna get. Now, as far as a gymnastic split, you are gonna get that. I just did hear a click, so a little nervous about it, so I'm just gonna bring that back down, and can kick up like that, which is good because I've noticed this man only kicks or blasts. I have seen a couple punches, but it's mainly kicks there, so it's good to have that. Now I did notice something different. Normally the thigh cut is around like here to where you've got the separation. This thigh cut is specifically on this whole ankle leg warmer things there, so that's really nice. It's got a very nice double jointed knee, which looks great. His toes can't go up, can go down like that. Now I have noticed a newer ball joint. Normally it's like a stick peg, a ball in there, so that's an improvement. I don't know if it's like an improvement as far as articulation goes, but can go up about that, can go down like that. I'm gonna say swivel, but no actual ankle rocker. So that's gonna be your big difference right there. And then, oh, Zarbon with a toe pivot action. My God, I was not expecting Zarbon to get it. So, articulation for Zarbon. So there's a lot of things that are new, not improved, but it's a new figure, it's a new mold, so you're going to get different things. I do like the leg warmer thigh cut, that's nice. The butterfly joint is very impressive. No looking up there, but I don't know what I expected. And then just some other things. So it's not terrible, but it's not like, oh, Zarbon, you could do everything. No, it's just like, oh, I can move around sometimes and go to a dance recital. And for paint apps and sculpting for Zarbon, looking nice. Everything is crisp, everything is clean. I don't see any shading whatsoever. But do you? You know what? Every single freaking time, just put your foot in your mouth. Put your foot in your mouth, Compton. No, I'm wrong. Okay, so the body, let's get that right. The body, no shading. Everything crisp, clean, stock contrast colors, as I always say. But I don't know, looking at the hair, the hair looks like it's got a little bit of shading to it. Like that's really all you're gonna get is right here is that Karen, that mom, the shading on the hair. That's really all you're gonna get. Now everything else, like I said, stark, but it does look nice. Everything looks good. You've got the wrist arm warmers looking great. The texture on them is fantastic. I love, like I showed off in the preview, the raised arm warmers. Great attention to detail. Could have painted it on there and just said good to go, but nope, they actually did it. Now going to an awkward Zarbon crotch shot. Everything's blue, everything's matching to the leg warmers there. Everything looks good. I don't see, the leg warmers have a little bit of a different finish to the legs there, so that's nice. I don't really see any shading there. Going down to the feet, everything looks good. It's brown, actually no wrinkles whatsoever, so it's not like Piccolo's little potato shoes. And then going to the back here, back looks good, the cape looks great. Paint apps and sculpting, really all you're gonna get as far as shading goes is the hair. Everything else is crisp, clean. It does what it needs to do. It's not like actually popping out at you and saying, look how impressive I am. Yeah, the one I've been waiting for accessories for Zarbon. Looking glorious. Look at those eyes. Oh my God, they are on point, perfect, great, everything. What I wanted to know and what I needed to see, and I am seeing it on screen, which is fantastic. But this little thing, ignore the hair, still growing it out for the convention. This hair, or this little bead necklace thing on his forehead, it needs to be purple. It is purple right here, and then also the tiny little hanging Patara earring. I know it's not a Patara earring. Don't at me in the comments. But the Patara little hanging thing on his forehead, it's got a little purple tip there, fantastic. The earrings are purple tipped as well. That is great. Everything looks good on this figure. The eyelashes are just ridiculous. The eyebrows on point, and then the mouth. The mouth is perfectly sculpted. It's got the matching blue. Now, I know sometimes they've been doing that. Like, you know, with Piccolo, you had those red lips there, which just didn't look right. This Zarbon looks way better with that. Now I did want to take off the actual hair piece there and show it off, and you're not really getting anything on the sides there, so that was a pointless thing, but I'm gonna keep the hair piece off anyways just so we can see the full effect of these faceplates. And neutral faceplate for Zarbon, looking great. Eyebrows, eyelashes on point, the pupils yellow, beady, the black, all of it great. The mouth looks really good. It's very subtle, it's very small, it's very neutral. The purple on the tips looks good, and then also the purple on the little headdress forehead jewelry looks good. I don't know what it's called, okay? So that's what it was. That other extra hair piece, see how there's like a little bit of a gap over here on that side? That is for the Scouter. I'll put it on the next face, but okay, we gotta take it off because I really need to see this faceplate. Oh my God, this is the faceplate that I wanted. This is what I have been pushing for, and every time I get it, I'm just like freaking out because it's so good. The asymmetrical eyes on point, they look great. You've got the eyelashes covering the sides of the eyes there. It's just so good. It's so animated. It captures it exactly from the anime, which is great. I'm sure it did it in the manga. Let's just say it did in the manga too. And then you've got the cheek lines coming up there, giving it that definition. And then also the teeth are sculpted. There's no like actual black lines, but you can totally tell that they're sculpted in there. And It's not just a box. You got some lip movement, some lip curling on the sides there, and then the chin. Just, all of it. This is a fantastic faceplate. Oh, looks so good. Okay, so I forgot to mention, actually just neglected to mention, that the ears on every single one of these faceplates seems like they come off. And I was like, okay, so how do you get the scouter on? You take the ear off. Ah! That is awesome. They're tiny, so please don't lose them. They're really tiny. So this faceplate, so I gotta get a full effect of this faceplate. Oh my God, does it look good. Holy shit, do you see that? Do you see that? The little bead, the forehead jewelry is tilted to the side there. Okay, I love small details, and that is fantastic. This faceplate is so good. The differentiation in the mouth, the tongue, the black part in the mouth there, the teeth. The mouth is so overextended, and it needs to be. It's just perfect. The eyes look really good. They're raised. You've got asymmetrical eyes, so you got the one big eye and then the small eye. We're gonna take off the scouter so you can see the difference there, and they're completely different shape. The cheeks, I like the cheek lines, but they almost feel a little too much. But you've got the sculpting on the nose there, which looks fantastic. This is just, it's such a good faceplate. Okay, so we had to show off the last two pieces here, and I wanted to get a good look at the scouter. Looks good. You've got the little grooves on the side there. The blue is fantastic. Get the red little just reader checker button. It's a word, don't question me. And then of course you've got the ponytail, and it looks like the ponytail actually has some shading on the tip there. So it looks really good, and it does curl around there and go into the back of the head. It's really easy to just pop off there. So if you want to have them like a stylish pose for Zarbon, that's what you're gonna get. Once again, quick before it falls, you've got the glowing 2-star Dragon Ball. No translucency, it's actually glowing. So, Piranga's coming. Yeah! And for hands, we've got fisticuffs for Zarbon. These are legit just to hold Dragon Balls. like, oh, I've got 2 balls. Just go on in the next scene. Some Zarbon Ki Blast hands, and I wanted to take a second and say, please be careful with these wrist pegs. They're thick, but they hold on to the hand too much, and when I am pulling them out and switching them, I can see the ball pegs just splitting. So please be careful, use with caution. You know the whole thing, but we don't want another hit fiasco. And another Ki Blast hand, but this is specifically from that one scene where he tried to get Vegeta and then he realized, I gotta get ugly. Yeah! And Zarbon stands at about, what is that? 17 centimeters and a little over 6.5, close to 6 3/4 inches. So seems tall, but he seems okay. I've seen a lot of pictures with him and Doria and First Form Frieza just in a little pod, and it looked spectacular, but I can't go off of what I've seen online because that's how you get misinformation. So, let's go and see him with the rest of the crew. And there they are, and this is judging it off of that little scene to where, like, you got the balls and the hands, and Frieza's just in the pod, lifted up about that much. Vegeta over there looking really good next to Zarbon. Then we've got First Form Frieza, and then Dodoria surrounding the sides there. Looks good. I like it. We're done. We are done with the Frieza Force, unless you want to think of the Dragon Ball Super ones, the big devil dude that shows his ass a little bit. Sashimi? Sausage. That's his name. You know who I'm talking about. Red Devil Boy. Anyways, looks really good. I like that. Zarbon finally coming in and nailing it in the scaling there. So good. So good. So, with that being said,
will Zarbon be the prettiest at the ball and receive the coveted Got to Freaking Have It award, or will he be a right-hand man failure? Find out after this short break.
for wanting to savor it, can you?
Ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained? How you feeling about Zarbon? Frieza's right-hand man before the Ginyu Force, of course. Do you think he was technically the right-hand man and Ginyu Force was just kind of like the saving little grace as far as the teammates go, and it wasn't really part of the Frieza Force, maybe in like an elite group, but Zarbon was the confidant? I don't know, that's my rant about Zarbon here. So, how do I feel about him? And I've been stewing. I've just been a stewing on this figure, man, because I don't know. I really do. Okay, so like he's fun. He's cool. He comes with a decent amount of accessories as far as the hand parts go, and the faces really make or break this figure. And honestly, to me, they make it. You've got the neutral, and then all the little baseball earpieces coming off right there. So that's really nice. I do like that. The little curled Steven Seagal thing, great. Love it so much. Kind of gives it some more dynamic posing there because the regular one does not want to stay up, it pops out. So, with all of that being said, there's something about this figure that is not wowing me, if that makes sense. I might be crazy, and plus I am not like the giant Zarbon fan. Some people are out there like Zarbon, and other people are just like, hey, he's fine, he's cool, it's whatever. I'm glad we're getting him, and that's how I feel. Like, I'm glad we're getting him, I'm glad he's going in the display, and I'm glad the Frieza Force has been officially complete. Don't talk to me about Kui. It doesn't make, no, just not, we're not even gonna acknowledge Kui exists, to me, anyways. Now, he did make that really cool face, so if we get a figure with the blowing up face, then sure. But to me, we've officially finished the Frieza Force, officially. I've said that twice, so sorry. This figure, however, like, I don't know, like, it's fine. It's the ball joints, they're great. Like, the articulation is pretty okay for the most part. The cape is kind of a pain. I really do wish they would have came with a flight stand on the back there, kind of like what they did with Jace, but you've got the little hingy for the cape, so I guess that kind of takes precedence over a flight stand, which I'm fine with because capes are make it and break it for me. I despise capes on these figures, and this one, I'm happy to say, not too bad of a cape. All of that. I'm so perplexed on what to say about him because, like, there's just something that's like stopping me from loving this figure, and I don't know what it is. I really don't, because he's fun. He does what he needs to do. He's a great service. So I've rambled on enough. All of that being said, we've got to give him a rating scale, and my rating scale is hate it, like it, love it, got to freaking have it. And this is the one that I was talking about. I was stewing on, and I still can't even come up with a real idea, a real excuse for a real reason for what he is. I'm gonna give him a like it. I'm gonna give him a like it because to me, he's not wowing me. There's nothing wrong with the figure. There doesn't seem to be any QC issues. The faces are fantastic. The articulation it's fine. The shoulder pieces, you know, they're flappy, but they're good flappy. They're not like all over the place, but they're also not too hard as far as not moving there. To me personally, I think it's a like it. Now, I will say this, and this is where I was kind of like having that like internal battle, was I would say love it if you are 100% a completionist. You need the Frieza Force. You need to get all of the dynamic, the BC characters, whatever. I'd say love it for them. But if you're just like a fair weather, like, Zarbon, he was in a good amount of episodes, but hasn't really made a giant impact on anything, then I'm gonna say like it. And that's my saying, and that's what I've got to stick with it. I've got to stick with it. I've already said it, so I'm going to say like it for him. But with all of that being said, if you like those shots going on over there between the break, despite what I've said about Zarbon, make sure and head on over to LeCompton _ on Instagram. Give him a like, love, follow, whatever you got to do. You know the drill. Stay tuned for next week. Convention is coming up, so hopefully I'm gonna have something up early or just on time. I'm hoping on time, really. That's what it is. Convention's coming up, so we have got effective Sakura Haruna. No, I'm just kidding. It is Nobara Kugasaki from Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been sitting on her for a little bit, and I am very excited to get into her. No, I have not gotten to Gojo or Megami. Let me know in the comments if you want them to follow after that, or if you want me to go back into my regular format of old, new. Because if not, we're gonna get, you damn nerd! We're gonna get Bakugo after that. So very excited for that, if that happens. But guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button with, and why not make it a 2-for-1 notification deal and hit that bell right up there. Thank you again so much for watching this, and until next time, Compton out.